few have managed to rock the boat in politics in such a short time, but Kwasi Kwarteng has given it a good go. From the pound crashing to the stock market plummeting and the Bank of England bailing out the country to the sum of £65 billion, who exactly is our new Chancellor of the Exchequer? Born in London Borough of Waltham Forest, Kwarteng attended prep school before moving on to, and you guessed it, Eton College. But before his life in politics, Kwasi was a columnist for the Daily Telegraph at 22 years old. He then became a financial analyst for JP Morgan, West LB and hedge fund OD Asset Management. Like many of his colleagues, Kwarteng had a very privileged upbringing. Elected as an MP in 2010, the outspoken supporter of Boris Johnson took up his first ministerial job in 2021 as Minister of State at the Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy. In 2012, Kwasi co-authored a book with other Tories including Liz Truss, where they're quoted as saying that British workers are the worst idlers in the world. Earlier this year, Kwasi accepted a sponsored trip to Saudi Arabia from Saudi Aramco, the state-owned energy company, in which he visited Shaiba oil field with the Saudi energy minister. It was later revealed that flights to Saudi Arabia cost the taxpayer £4,430. Kwarteng has also in the past been a vocal supporter of Owen Paterson, the disgraced former MP who lobbied on behalf of businesses in exchange for money. Even after the Commons Select Committee ruled that Paterson had committed an egregious case of paid advocacy, Kwarteng astonishingly still defended him. Now as Chancellor, his mini-budget has caused calamity after calamity. At a time of gross inequality, Kwarteng's priorities are to serve the very rich. He was forced into an embarrassing U-turn on part of his mini-budget and blames the pressure of the Queen's death on initially proposing the tax cut. His life of privilege is clear to see in his policy decisions. It's not surprising that Kwarteng's priorities are protecting fellow wealthy elites and hurting the most vulnerable people in society.